YouTube, another video. It's a video for a 2007 Nissan Pathfinder. Had some unluck today. My AC stopped working and heat in my truck. Day before 4th of July, so hard to get your hands on parts. Luckily I did. Incidentally, my house furnace stopped as well, so I had no AC in the house, and I went to drive to get parts for this. No AC in my truck. Found out when I was going to get the parts for the house. Fixed the house, and if you have any issues with your furnace, you could check out that video. Basically what I have here is a brand new blower motor and fan unit. This is the bad one, and let's see if I can do it. If I go to spin it, you see how it barely moves. It's got a lot of resistance there. I'll try and do this one. This one has much less resistance. It rotates really freely, so I'm almost 100% sure that's the problem. I took off that plate right here to gain access to this. I'll take you down here and see what we got. That hanging right there is a brand new part. The other one's actually still plugged in up there, but I wanted to this is a transistor. I didn't know if it was going to be this or the blower motor fan unit, so I just plugged this in, and the fan didn't spin still anyway. So I'm going to return that part. That part was 60 bucks. I paid 85 for the blower motor. I've seen them all different prices. I was quoted $180 for one today. Found it at Napa Auto Parts for 85. Not for this part. This was 60, and I've seen it all over the place, different prices, like down as far as 20 bucks. But I got it because they said I could return it, and the blower motor that I got was only 85. Anyway, I had to take this side plate off also. They come off pretty easy. There's just a little pop thing. This little thing right here, just get under it with a screwdriver, and when you set this all back in there, on that little nub there, you just push the thing on after, and that whole thing, you see those pins there, both sides, they just kind of jam back in. Excuse me. On the inside, see that little square spot, and then there's another one back there. It just pushes in, and these just push back in here. It just really pulls up pretty easily, and that's that piece right there. So you had to move those to get to these little screws here for this assembly. But I was worried, I didn't know where this was. Anyway, this is the passenger side, and it just basically, I'm not going to be able to show you installing the whole thing and holding the phone, but it just goes right in there. Right up in there. And there were 3 bolts holding it in to save you from figuring out what size they were. It's a, hold on, 7:30 seconds. 7:30 seconds. So that'll save you from trying to figure out what size it was. And that was just for those little screws there. Anyway, I'm sure when I plug this all back in, it's going to work again. It's like I said, that fan was really bound up. You can see it's, I mean, this is a 07, so it's 10 years old. It's rusted and beat up. I just replaced one in my wife's 04 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It lasted a little longer, obviously, than this one. So when I replace this, if that doesn't fix it, I've looked for a fuse. Incidentally, the fuses are right inside here, and there's also some on this side, inside your hood. Also, incidentally, once you pop this plate off, on the back side of it, it will show you what each fuse is, and the same for the ones in there on the back side of underside of the plate, because it doesn't say it in the book, and I didn't know off the top of my head. Turn the plate over, and there they were. So I'm going to replace this, and once I put it all back together and everything, I'll put in the comments section whether or not it worked. Again, this is a 07 Nissan Pathfinder, Had no, basically when I turned the knob to get the fan to blow, I had nothing. I did have, as you can see, that little knob there for the rear. The rear worked. So the AC was still working, but it's not enough really to cool you off in 90-degree weather in this truck. So I had to go get another fan for the front. Anyway, yeah, if anybody noticed that. The wife spilled coffee. Gotta love it. So now I gotta clean all that shit up too. Oops, excuse my language. Sorry about that. Anyway, any comments, questions, concerns, please subscribe, and hopefully this helps some of you guys. Again, sorry for the language.